Cooking with Chef Aaron. This is episode 6. We're at the beautiful Lee Lodge here just outside of Calvin, Oklahoma, where we had the Sweet Tea Cafe for about 3 years. About 3 years ago on Valentine's, Lauren's mom came in to eat, and the rest is history. So we're going to do some southern fried catfish. It's something we were really known well on Friday nights there. I call it catching your life catfish because my wife couldn't resist it. She kept coming back for that catfish. So you boys looking for a Valentine, hey, this recipe might work. We're also going to do some creamy coleslaw, some jalapeno cheddar hush puppies, and to wash it all down, I've got a nice sweet tea concoction with a lemon sour and some mint. So let's get started. Okay, so we're ready to fry this crispy golden catfish here. I call it catch of your life catfish. Like I said, it's how I met my wife there at the Sweet Tea Cafe. Came to play some music. We ended up falling in love over food and music. So that's a great love story around Valentine's Day. What I've got here is just some fillets of catfish. I like to just take the whole fillet. My cornmeal mixture is a 2-to-1 ratio. Thanks to Alan there, one of my wife's friends from Woody Fest and folk music. He grinds his own cornmeal, so I've got the yellow cornmeal 2-to-1 ratio of white cornmeal. So I don't season that cornmeal at all. I just take my catfish and I just press the cornmeal right into the catfish. I've got my oil here set at 350 degrees. I just shake off the excess and then right in goes the catfish nice and slow into the oil, and we'll do these until they're all done. Oh yeah, that is perfect. That's what you want right there. Nice golden brown crunchy catfish. As it's floating, that means it's ready. Look at that golden brown catfish. Now that's what you're looking for. Now immediately when it comes out, you want to hit it with some salt. We have not salted our breading, so I salt it right there at the end. It'll absorb into that catfish, and that right there is some perfect golden catfish. Okay guys, we're going to start these jalapeno cheddar hush puppies. A little history behind the hush puppy. In the restaurants back in the alleys in New Orleans, the dogs would be barking back there. You know, they'd smell all the good cooking. And so to quiet them down, they would take and fry up a little corn fritter, and they'd throw them out the back door, and magically it would work and the dogs would be quiet. So we're going to start with our jalapeno hush puppies here. I've got a 1 cup of just regular old flour to 2 cups of the yellow cornmeal. It's just ground yellow cornmeal. So a 1-to-2 ratio on the flour to cornmeal. All right, into that we're going to put all of our diced ingredients here. I've got a 1/4 cup of just minced jalapenos. These are pickled jalapenos. I've got a 1/4 of a minced white onion and 3 green onions that we have sliced. So we're just going to throw all that in the pool there. And then we've got a 1/4 cup of jalapeno, the juice off the jalapenos. I've got 1/2 cup of buttermilk. We're going to throw that in. We've got 2 eggs. We're just going to crack this egg and get it in there. 2 whole eggs. All right, we've got a tablespoon of salt, a teaspoon of onion powder, and we've got about 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. All right, guys, so we're ready to fry up our jalapeno cheddar hush puppies here. Right before you're ready to drop them into the frying oil, you want to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. That's going to make them light and fluffy. So you'll just get the baking powder in, stir it all together, and then you'll just take a nice cookie dough scoop, drop these into the oil there. And I've got some, you can just see how big and brown they are. And that's what you're looking for on them jalapeno cheddar hush puppies. Okay, so that catfish is all fried golden brown, and you gotta have some good tartar sauce if you're gonna have catfish. At the Sweet Tea Cafe, I had a lady working with me named Dee Dee, and she taught me this recipe, and there's a secret ingredient. It's just to add a little bit of pickle juice in at the end. So I've got 2 cups of regular mayonnaise. I've got 1 cup of sweet relish. I've got a teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning, a teaspoon of fresh pepper, a teaspoon of dill, a teaspoon of onion powder, and then I've got a lemon that I just took 1/2 lemon and squeezed in there. And then I've got, right at the end, you just add a little dash of pickle juice, and that was Dee Dee's recipe for the best tartar sauce you ever tried. All right, guys, so now we're going to get started on that creamy coleslaw recipe. What I normally do is I just take a 1 bag here of the store-bought coleslaw mix. It's just your cabbage and carrots. Into that, I've had 1/4 of a minced green pepper that I've added. Now, a good trick to get this started is to take a teaspoon of salt and just kind of sprinkle it around on your cabbage mixture and let that start to get its juices going. So we're going to get started on the dressing. What I do for my dressing, I take the juice of 2 lemons that I've juiced, put that in there. We're going to take 1½ cup of mayonnaise. Okay. 1½ cup of mayonnaise there. Now into the mayonnaise, we're going to do 1 full cup of sugar. That'll go in there. Now we've got 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of cracked black pepper, and again, I like to use the Old Bay, just 1/2 teaspoon of the Old Bay seasoning. We just blend all this together here. That's going to make a nice creamy coleslaw dressing. And you'll just pour it right over the top of your cabbage mixture. You'll stir it around, let it sit for about 1/2 hour. You'll drain some of the juice off and it'll be ready to go. All right, guys, so we're ready to plate this delicious catfish. I've got 2 big fillets here. There's our jalapeno hush puppies. We've got some of that homemade tartar sauce there. The coleslaw is nice and creamy. We're gonna just get a nice dish of that. Put it on the side here. And there you have it. There's that Sweet Tea Cafe version of fried catfish, jalapeno cheddar hush puppies, and coleslaw and tartar sauce. Now we need something to wash it all down. So what I'm going to show you here is just a nice mint and lemon sweet tea. So what you want to do, just take a slice of a lemon, drop it at the bottom of a mason jar. You're going to take 2 tablespoons of sugar, drop that in, and you're going to take 2 full sprigs of mint. Now you're just going to take the back of a wooden spoon and just kind of muddle all this together. Your lemon, your mint, your sugar, and just stir it around and just muddle that together. Once that gets good and mixed around together, you're going to go ahead and just top it with your ice. And then goes your nut. This is just good old brewed sweet tea right inside here. And there you have it. That is one tasty treat there. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tribute to the Sweet Tea Cafe, the catfish. Try these recipes. Guys, I know if you try this recipe, you might go and catch the catch of your life too.